We're going to call that bunt a hit.
Great bunt.
Next up, number 23, right fielder Eric Beaver.
Oh, they hung their flag over there even.
Oh yeah, they do that.
Next batter, Eric Beaver.
You can't really do that.
Told somebody at work they were playing a Manitoba team, and I said, "Ah, they should be all right. They're probably all."
You guys do Canada? Did you?
Strike.
You gotta start that one on the right one, but you're big one.
Little outside for a ball. One ball, two strikes. A little high. Two balls, two strikes. 2 men on. Sweet is on third. Ahern is on second. Foul ball. Up into the netting near us. We almost got that ball. Beaver's one of the quicker guys on the team, so if we can get the ball on the ground here, it's going to be a hard out to get off first. One out.
Next up, number 21, first baseman Isaac Swayzer.
Next up, Isaac Swayzer. One out. Levi Sweet at third. Mason Ahern on second. It's playable for the third baseman. You got it. 2 outs. Next up is Alex Such.
Next up with the Jets, the pitcher, number 13, Alex Such.
A little high. 2 balls, and no strikes. 2 outs. 2 men on. Jacob Beckman on deck. 3 balls, no strikes. That's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. A lot of room in right field if Alex could find some grass to bring into. Outside pitch. Ball 4 walked him. Jacob Beckman walking up.
Number
On
17,
deck
Jacob
is
Beckman.
Parker Sparrow. We have a designated runner, Rowan Johnson, to run for Alex Such, who's the pitcher. A little inside. Ball 1. yesterday. Brought in a run to tie the game. Nice pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases loaded. Inside pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike. There we go, Jacob. Outside pitch, walked him. That'll score a run. Levi Sweet come in. Jacob Beckman moves on to first. Next up, left fielder Parker Sparrow. A little bit of a visit on the mound here. On deck, Michael Grunsteiner, and that'll be the top of the order again. It's a beautiful morning for baseball. Alright, here we go. Parker Sparrow. A little bit low. Ball 1. Inside pitch, ball 2. That's going to call that a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Painted the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Bases loaded. To the left fielder. See if he's got it. Oh! He pulls it in. 2 runs, 2 hits. No errors. Coming up to bat, second inning. The Jets, or the Manitoba team. Leading off from Manitoba. His last name is Gearhorn. Strike by Alex Such. Nice curveball right across the plate there. There we go. We're getting our players in. It's Dearborn. He's off the bat. One ball, 1 strike. smashed Jacob Beckman. Couldn't pull that one in. I'm going to call that one an error. E5.
Next up in Manitoba, back captain, Gilbert O'Connor.
Up next for Manitoba is G. O'Connor. Dearborn getting a healthy lead at first base. It's not going. First pitch is a ball. Inside a bit.
Yeah, I think there's good coverage here up
Yes.
there, so it is pretty good.
Just be able to stay there, set that up, and then be back in 20 times before the game tonight.
Okay, awesome.
Inside pitch. Gonna throw it over. You get him? Nope. Safe. Good snap throw from our catcher. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 man on. Reached on the air. No outs. O'Connor at the plate. Dearborn is off a ways. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Outside pitch, they walked him. Dearborn on second. O'Connor is on first. Jeremiah's going to talk to Such a little bit. A little conversation there. Getting pumped up again. He had Alex threw a great first inning. Up next is M. Good. Manitoba beat the Bombers in the game right before this one 5-2. So definitely a formidable team. Nice pitch by Alex. Inside, right across. Inside corner. No balls, 1 strike to Good. No outs. Alex steps off, wants a new sign. Gonna put down the bunt. It's a strike.
Called it foul ball.
Called it a foul ball. Yep. McCray will come in the game for a pinch runner on first. Good at bat. Dearborn on second. No outs. Good block by Germstead. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. 2 men on. Ooh. Oh, foul ball. That ball was way inside, went off the back of his bat. So that is that's a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. There was a loose ball behind the umpire. They had to grab that before a pitch could go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. 2 men on. Foul ball. Coach couldn't quite bring that one in the baseline. ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Oh, just a little high. Just a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hot smash. Third baseman Jacob Beckman comes to 1. He got the first out at third base, not the second at first. So 1 out. Big out there.
Next up, Riley. Skiba. Riley. Riley. Skiba.
Next up is Ryan Skiba. 1 out, 2 men on. Nice block again by Germstead. He's solid back there. Pitcher's best friend. He's a good catcher. Strike. Nice pitch. Cross the numbers. Or the letters, I should say, in this case. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Two men on, 1 on first, 1 on second. McRae on second, good on first. Skiba is the batter. Oh, he fists the ball off and it drops in for a hit. Eric Bieber throws the ball in. Big hit by Skiba. Man on first and third. 1 man in, just scored. Next batter is Dubas. Healthy lead by the man on first. Skiba. That's gonna go fall. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Got a guy in motion. Oh, he hit it really far. Michael Grensteiner back. It's going to be over his head. 1 man will score on a double. Dubas comes over with a big hit over the center fielder's head. I'll bring in 1 run. You have 1 out. Man on second is Dubas, and Skiba is on third. The batter now is Albrecht. Let's see if we can stop the bleeding here. That's a good pitch. 2 men in scoring position with 1 out. Inside pitch there. Albrecht is up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 men on. Outside pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Not a whole lot of wind this morning. Flag's blowing out just a little bit. Nice pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Germston to catch him. Oh, he hit him. So that'll load up the bases with one out. Albright will move on down to first, and Skiba on third. Dubas second, Albright first, and Olsen is the batter. And there's just one out. That's a good pitch. Strike. Bases are full. A little bit high. One ball, one strike, one out. Bases full of Manitoba players. Outside pitch. Good block by Germsted. 2 balls, 1 strike. I'm not sure what the Winnipeg team name is. See their flag is flying proudly over by their dugout. There's a nice pitch as such. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Base is full. Olsen the batter. Big pitch by Such here. Outside. Oh, ball got away from Germsted here. It's going to be a play to plate. Safe. Scuba safe for a run. Dubas moves on to third, and Albright to second. It's a full count. There's some action in the Jets bullpen. Full count, 1 out. He walked him. It was a close pitch. I didn't get a good look at it. It must have been outside. I'm not sure. Pitching coaches can come out and have a conversation. Ozzie Egan is warming up in the bullpen. We just saw him run over there. See if we can stop the bleeding here. First pitch, ball 1. Second pitch, ball 2. Bases loaded. Two balls, 1 strike, bases loaded, 1 out. Smith is the batter. Inside pitch, 3 balls. 1 strike, 1 out. No place to put Smith. Nice inside pitch by Such, followed up by Smith. Scattered some people in the stands. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Oh, nice hit right in the gap between left fielder and center fielder. That's going to score 1, 2, 3. 3 Manitoba players. Big hit by Smith. Double, scoring 3 runs. Big hit there, right in the nice line shot right in between the center fielder and left fielder. Evan Lambert is the left-handed batter up. 1 out. It's been a long inning for the Jets. That's a playable ball for Such. 2 down. Next up is Logan Dearborn for his 2nd time of the inning. Strike. Smith is the runner on second base for Manitoba. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's a pitch that got away from Germstead. Will advance Smith to 3rd. Dearborn is 0 for 1 in the game. Ball. Ball to the right side, scattered some people. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Dearborn gets a strike and he delivers a big hit. Another hit for the Winnipeg team. They come ready to hit in the 2nd inning, scoring 7 runs already this inning, and looks like they're going to make a pitching change here. Ozzie Egan's been warming up in the bullpen for a little bit, so 2nd visit to the mound, so they'll have to make a switch here now. We'll be back with you here shortly. Ozzie Egan is the pitcher in relief of Alex Such. And a line shot down. Parker Sparrow's going to bounce in front of him. Next up for the Gold Eyes. Manitoba, I should say. I'm not sure if they're the Gold Eyes, but Manitoba is O'Connor. Looks like our game changers behind just a little bit. We have a courtesy runner that just came in. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Oh, and that pitch hit him. Bases loaded again for Manitoba. Skiba is back up here for his second at bat of the inning. This one has gone for a long time. Game changers just catching up a little bit behind. Bases loaded. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Skibba's 1 for 1 today. Nice pitch. Fouled it off right side. No one's going to get that. So we have Dearborn on third, McCray on second, Good on first, and Skibba is the batter for Manitoba. Ozzie Egan's the pitcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. That's an outside pitch. It's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's been a long inning for the Jets here. 7 runs in this inning for Manitoba. There you go. A hit to shortstop. Anthony Erickson got him at first. A 6-3 play after a long inning. So that was 5 hits for Manitoba, 1 error for the Jets, and 7 runs for Manitoba. So we'll see if the Jets can answer. We'll be back in a second. We're back on up. Michael Grensteiner, number 9 batter, makes some contact. And it's going to be a foul ball. Michael hopping in on that one. So Michael Grensteiner at bat. And Tony Erickson on deck. I apologize, sometimes I'm just a touch behind here with some of the player names. Khan is the pitcher. We're at the mercy of Game Changer here with our stats. That's low ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Huge Manitoba inning. At the top of the inning, getting 7 runs. Michael and team will see what they can do to get back. That's inside and high, 2 balls. Con struggled a little bit in the first. He had walked 3 guys, but there were 3 runners stranded by the Jets in the first inning. There's a foul ball by Michael. Good cut. Fouled straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Seven two. Michael looks ready. Con looks ready. There's a hit up the middle, bouncing around a little bit. Michael's got good wheels. They're not going to get him. Safe. The ball went to the shortstop. Looked like he might have a chance at it. It seemed that it spun to his other side, and Michael will come in with a big hit. So here goes to the top of the order with Anthony Erickson. Anthony walked in the first inning. Con looking in to O'Connor, the catcher. Michael's off. He had no weight whatsoever. He's safe at second base. He got a great jump. I think he seemed to read Con right off the bat. He was mostly at second base before the catcher even got the ball there. So got a great read. So it puts him in scoring position for Anthony Erickson. Anthony's been hot lately, so never want to have the broadcaster jinx, but he's been hot. Hits a lot of balls out towards left field, so that's where he's been making his money. Oh, he got a balk. Oh, and Con not happy about that that balk call. A little animated there at the pitcher's mound, but he's not going to change the umpire's mind. He's going to stomp around a little bit there on the mound. He's not going to. It's one thing about it. You can be mad, but you're not going to change that umpire's mind. There we go. Anthony shot. It's foul ball territory, and Dubas is the third baseman. Is not going to get that one. Albright is the left fielder. Dubas thought he had a chance at it, but wasn't going to get that one. Steiner at third base. Anthony Erickson is the batter. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. That's a pop-up. Looks like catcher O'Connor pulls that one in. Anthony got under that one a little bit. That will be 1 out. The pitcher Con thanking his buddy O'Connor for pulling that one in. I don't think Con saw that one very well, so O'Connor does his job and gets the out. Next up is Levi Sweet. Levi's 1 for 1. He got a hit in the first. That's a strike. Steiner on third base. Jets have to find a way to cut into this lead. A good opportunity right here with Levi Sweet. Outside. Oh, and he's going to call that a strike. Sometimes we don't see it quite right here. The umpire's closer than I am. So we. Oh, there he went. Yeah, he went right back to that same pitch. I think Levi felt he'd better go for it. That one might have been an inch or 2 further off the plate, but that's a tough one for a batter. Mason Germstead is up now. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Steiner on third base. He's prowling around over there, hoping any way to get him in. Germstead fouled it off the first pitch there. Off into the right side. Scattered some fans over there. Hopefully it didn't hit my vehicle. Jets will take anything right now. sits 1 for 1 in the game. That's a strike. Con seems to be settling down here. He had a rough first inning. He's settling in. Not happy about the balk. Got called on him, but it seems to have fired him up because he's been throwing strikes. It's an outside pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A lot of room out there. Jermstead does have some pop in his bat. If he can get a hold of one and get that right pitch. Oh, that outside pitch. That's a tough one. The umpire's been calling that one. Maybe even just a touch off the black. So that's a tough pitch for the batters. The pitchers love it, and the batters don't. So. So there we go. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you. Ozzie Egan is the pitcher for the Jets for the top of 3. We're back. Ozzie Egan, first pitch to Dubas. No balls, 2 strikes. Egan against Dubas. Dubas is 1 for 1. He also walked. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Oh, nice pitch. He must have. I think he got a piece of that one. Must have fouled it off. I didn't get a good look at the foul, but it must have been because no one was moving on that one. So. Oh, he called that a ball. Everyone up here in the press box was yelling strike, so the umpire's closer than we are, I guess. Next pitch, Egan. Oh, that's a strike. Struck him out. Nice curveball there. Egan retires Dubas. It's the first out of the inning. So quick recap in the first inning. Kahn, the pitcher for Manitoba, struggled a little bit. Jets got 2, but it had a real rough. Manitoba had a great top of 2. Jets struggle a little bit there. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. And this is Albright, is the batter for Manitoba. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The Jets have to stop the bleeding here and get back to some hitting. Oh, a little bit outside.
Right around it.
2 balls, 1 strike. There's a beautiful pitch, fouled off right side. Those of you having the day off, come on up to Jack Williams. It's a beautiful day for baseball. Not much wind up here at all. Decent crowd. Nice pitch by Ozzie Egan. Nice inside pitch. Handcuffed Albright. He didn't know what to do with that one. That was a tough pitch. The coach will say, "Hey, keep going back to that one." That's what he's going to be calling now. We'll see if Jermstead will keep calling that pitch. If Egan can keep delivering it there, that's a very effective pitch. So up now is Olson. No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Egan, nice pitch. A little bit of movement there. Strike. Olson's 0 for 1 today. A little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far in this round robin weekend, or I guess they actually started yesterday. There's a shot to second baseman. Sweet's got to make a big play. Oh, he's going to be safe. Good try. Good range by Levi Sweet. Threw it to Isaac Schweizer at first base, but Olson was too speedy down the line. Good range by Levi there.
Next up, Braden Smith.
Up next, Braden Smith. He delivered on a big hit last inning. He's 1 for 2. A big ball between the left fielder Sparrow and the center fielder Grunsteiner for a big hit last inning. There are 2 outs here. Ozzie, good pitch. Inside. If I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to have Ozzie Egan live right there. If he can keep making that pitch, that's a tough one for batters to make contact with. Olson's got a healthy lead at first. Foul ball, right side. Scattered some fans out in the right side of the ballpark. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Olson is off about 5 steps. Oh, just a little high. Smith bailed out of that one right away. I thought it was closer, but it was a ball. That was close. Smith right barely off of the line. It was, that must have been inches from that line, but it's a foul ball. Olson was flying down towards second base. Smith just kind of punched it out there, and he almost delivered. He took what Egan gave him on an outside pitch and almost made it work for him. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ozzie looking in. If I'm the pitching coach, I'm saying that nice inside low pitch here for Ozzie, and that's what he's going for. And he pops it up. Who's going to call it? Levi? No, it's going to be Isaac Schweizer pulls it in. Good inning for the Jets.
No runs on 1 hit.
No runs on 1 hit. No errors. And 1 man stranded. Olson was stranded. So we will be back with you here shortly. Leading off for the Jets, Eric Beaver. Inside strike. The umpire's been calling that pitch. That's a really hard one to hit for the batters. If the pitcher can keep throwing it there, it's tough. See if I can get my camera back here. It seems like I lost it. Eric Beaver hit out to center field. We're trying to get our cameras set up here again. It seems like we lost a couple of them right now. Let's see if we can get it back. Isaac Swazer's up. Hopefully you can still see us or hear us.
Isaac Swazer.
I think you can still see the count, hopefully. Sorry, as we're trying to work through our technical difficulties here. Isaac Swazer's up. That first pitch is a ball. Let's see here if we can figure out what's happening with our camera view here. So it seems like we're down to just one camera right now. We'll see if we can fix that here for you. Isaac popped it up. Could be some trouble. Shortstop seems to be under it. And he pulls it in. Shortstop is Skiba. That's 2 quick outs for the Jets. Ozzie Egan is up to bat. Just one camera, unfortunately. I think you can still see the balls and strikes coming in. We have an operator doing that. And we'll just have the wide view for now until we can figure it out. Hopefully you can hear me speaking here too. 2 balls, no strikes. Looks like we're... Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So we'll give you the at-bat view right now. Let's see if we can. There we go. We'll jump around here a little bit with our 2 cameras. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ozzie Egan is the batter. Khan is the pitcher, way outside. O'Connor having to run back and retrieve that ball. I think he's tired. This is, Manitoba had back-to-back games here, so go with Khan's pitch. Foul ball left side. Connor will not have a shot at that one. Egan stays alive. Jets desperately need a base runner right now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. They'll take it anyway, but of course Ozzie would like to have a hot smash out there somewhere. There he has a fly ball. Could be trouble. Yeah, he drops it in. Drops it in between 3 Manitoba players, and they got that runner they need. Up next is Jacob Beckman. Beckman had a real big hit yesterday, brought in a run to tie a game. The Jets are hoping that confidence will come through. Pinch runner is Rowan Johnson is gonna replace Ozzie Egan. He's the pitcher. 2 outs. Oh, they throw over to first, and he gets away from him. Johnson will run on down to second. That's the easiest way to get to second base. Con with the throw over to Smith at first base. Couldn't handle it. First pitch strike. Beckman taking a glance out of the left fielder, hoping to put it over his head. Oh, it's a pop-up. It's out to right fielder. Got a beat on it, and he didn't pull it in. And Johnson will score. Beckman will come flying into second base. And Good was under it, and then just seemed to have lost sight of it there. Not sure, unless he thought maybe Dearborn was going to call him off. But whatever the case was, that was a benefit to Beckman and the Jets. Johnson comes flying in, and that'll be the third run for the Jets. Much needed. Parker Sparrow, left fielder, is up to bat. Parker's 0 for 1. And you'll get a strike. Beckman on second base. Looks like they're going to count that one as an error against Manitoba. Wild pitch. Beckman goes over to third base. There's 2 outs for the Jets. Anything Sparrow can do to get Beckman in, I'll take it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Kahn is the pitcher. He's been the pitcher the whole way for Manitoba. Sparrow strike. A little frustrated with himself there. He wanted to hold up, and it might have been called a strike anyway. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside. Oh, and he's going to call that strike. He's been consistent with it. That's really hard for the batters to hit that. So 1 run for the Jets on 1 walk and 1 error on Manitoba, and 1 man stranded on third base for the inning. And up next, Manitoba at the top of the 4th. Ozzie Egan will be the pitcher for the Jets. We'll be back with you here in a second.
Next up.
we're back. Still trying to fix our camera here. Ozzie Egan on the mound for the Jets. Lambert is the batter for Manitoba. We'll try to do our best we can with the cameras here. For some reason we're a little bit stuck. Hard rip by Lambert, but it's foul. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Lambert is 0 for 2 on the day. The Jets got 1 back there at the bottom of 3 here, hoping for a few more here. But first they've got to get out Manitoba. Outside pitch by Ozzie. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ozzie's pitched a lot in relief this year already for the Jets. One of the main relievers. There's a shot. Anthony Erickson, shortstop, throws it over. Isaac Swazer hauls it in. That will retire Lambert for 1 out. Logan Dearborn is next up. There we go. We thought that might have hit him, but no, it did not. Just the ball. There we go. Fouled it off. Dearborn 1 for 2. Yeah, it's been walked. That ball is high. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Beautiful day here at Jack Williams. You can see out on the off the center field fence over there, there's some people biking, and it's a beautiful Friday. Next pitch, strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It's a beautiful day at Jack Williams. If you're out and about and you want to see some baseball, this is the place to be. Good way to start out the 4th of July weekend. Ball hit towards right field, and Isaac Swazer pulls it in. Called everyone off. He was in command. It was his ball, and he made the catch. Nice job, Isaac Swazer. Next up, Gilbert O'Connor in Manitoba. 2 outs. O'Connor is 1 for 1. Got walked a couple times. Fouled that one off. Ozzie Egan on the mound. Seven to 3 on the scoreboard. Manitoba. There's a shot to left field. It's like hit to left field right in front of Parker Sparrow. Throws it in. Gonna have a runner come in for O'Connor. O'Connor is the catcher, so they're gonna have a runner in for him. Next up is Good McRae will be the runner for O'Connor. Ozzie Egan the pitcher. It's a shot to shortstop. Anthony Erickson to Isaac Swazer makes the play. No runs on 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. That will be it for the top of 4. The Jets have to create some magic here for themselves at the bottom of 4. We'll be back in a second. looks like we got our camera fixed here now.
I got gas lights, I got no fuel pump
I think
driving.
I've got 3 cameras here. I do. There we go. We are back. Michael Grensteiner's coming up the bat.
Next up, center fielder, number 2, Mike Rensteiner.
Mike got a hit earlier. He's 1 for 1. Con is still the pitcher. This ball's outside. Con has gone the whole way for Manitoba. Going into bottom of 4 right now. Con has thrown 65 pitches, 40 for strikes. Next pitch to Grensteiner is a ball 2. Next pitch, strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Con came with a heater on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jets need a base runner. Ball's high. 3 balls, 1 strike. No outs. Bottom of 4. 7-3 Manitoba. Grensteiner at the plate. That one's high. He walked him. Grensteiner's second time on. He got a steal in the when he was on last time, so I'm sure O'Connor's coming out to tell Con that very thing. We are going to have a visit with the pitching coach too. He's going to be making his way out to talk to the guys too. Take a look here again, but Con has thrown 69 pitches, 41 for strikes. He's been effective, and that'll be it for Con. We're gonna switch pitchers. We'll find out who that is here in a sec. Michael Grensteiner on first base, got there with a walk. All the damage was done for Manitoba in the second. 7 runs since that time. The Jets have been able to slow them down, but trying to play catch up here. Jets have 3 runs. Trying to figure out who the pitcher is here. Sigurdas, I believe is who this is. Manitoba. Oh yeah, be number 23. Gertison, there he is. Gertison, number 23, is the reliever, righty. Anthony Erickson is on deck. Or actually, he's going to be up next. Take that back. Erickson will be the batter. He's the leadoff batter. Beautiful day here at Jack Williams. If you like watching some baseball, come on out, hang out with us. I believe there's baseball here all day. Gertison finishing up his warm-up pitches, and Anthony Erickson steps up to the plate, ready to roll. No outs for the Jets. Michael Grensteiner on first. He did steal a base in the first inning. We'll see if they'll try to test the pitcher right away. No, they won't, and he'll throw in for a strike. Erickson taking all the way on that first pitch. We'll give you the wide view here. See if Grensteiner will steal. No. Erickson shot out to left field. That'll be a foul ball. He's got some power to the left side. He's been hitting really well, in particular the last week, and most of the balls do go out towards left, so hoping for a big one right here. Grensteiner's base runner on first. That pitch is outside. The Jets fans holding their breath thinking he might call that a strike, but it was certainly off the plate. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Contact by Erickson. Could be some trouble. It is. Drops in there right in between the shortstop, Skiba, and Dearborn, the center fielder. Beautiful hit. Up next is Levi Speet. He's 1 for 2 today. Got a hit in the first inning. Got 2 runners on. Michael Grensteiner second. Anthony Erickson with that hit on first base. See if Speet can come through with that big hit the Jets desperately need. Oh, he looked to lay down the bunt, and I think he pulled it. Oh, yeah, he did. Pulled it back in time to get the ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Levi Speet. He's been hitting the ball real well lately too. A lot of room out there in right field if he can get a hold of one, unless he decides to bunt it here again. We'll see. Oh yeah, he is going to bunt it. Beautiful bunt. Beautiful. Let's see if they can make the play. Oh, got away from him. Grensteiner's going to make a run in. Anthony Erickson's running around. They're going to hold him up on third base there. Levi Speet, what a bunt. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And one great thing about being a lefty too is if you can place that ball, you can create all kinds of problems for the other team, and that's exactly what he did. That was a beautiful bunt. I'm sure the coaches are going to circle that. Maybe we'll have this kid bunt again in the future.
It's number 25.
Mason Germstead is our batter right now. He got him, Levi, on the steal attempt there. Got him.
25, Mason Germstead.
So Mason Germstead is the batter. Fouled it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a close play at second base. Good throw by O'Connor to get him. Mason Germstead, big kid with a lot of pop to left field. Let's see if he can deliver here. Hard shot to Scuba. Got him. He did bring that run in. Anthony Erickson in, so that was a very important run. Makes it 7-5.
Right fielder, Eric Beaver.
Another RBI in the stats for Mason Germstead. That makes 2 outs. Eric Beaver. Eric is a speedy kid here. If he can get the ball somewhere where he can run, he's fun to watch. Very important couple runs there for the Jets, trying to find their way back in after the big 7th. Here we go, Eric Beaver, it's in. Nice shot. Let's see if he'll go on to 2. Watch this kid run. They're not going to get him. He didn't even bother sliding, although the coaches always say, slide, slide. His mom or dad or whoever does his pants are probably happy he didn't slide, but he's a speedy kid. A lot of speed there on the second base. Isaac Swayzer up to bat here. He's got some pop in his bat too. Isaac is 0 for 2. He's one of the leaders of the team. One of the older guys in the team, so he's been around a bit. That ball's low. 1 ball. No strikes, 2 outs. See if we can find a way to get Beaver in from second base. Isaac Swayzer, here we go. Outside. Oh. Is outside. The Jets fans collectively holding their breath, thinking that the umpire might call that a strike, but he didn't, and rightfully so. It was off the plate. 2 outs. Here we go. Shot to the first baseman, bobbles it. Looks like he's going to have time to get there. 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors, and 1 man left on second base. Jets finding a way to get back in it. The Manitoba team 7, Jets 5, going into the top of 5. And Ryder Allschmidt looks like he'll be the pitcher coming in here now in the top of 5. We'll be back with you here in just a bit. We're back. Ryder Allschmidt is the new pitcher for the Jets. That was a strike. At bat is Skiba, 1 for 2 today. It's a shot out to right field. Levi Sweet calls him off, second baseman. Nice catch for 1 out. It's Ryder Allschmidt. He's the 3rd pitcher for the Jets today. Starting out here in the 5th. Easton Du Bois is up. Seems like I said his name a lot here today. He's 1 for 2. He's been on with a couple walks. First pitch from Allschmidt is a ball. Jets trying to find their way to get back up to bat without giving up any runs here. Fall ball. Nice catch by the coach from Manitoba. Guessing he's played baseball before. 1 ball, 1 strike. Allschmidt against Dubas. Nice shot. Right in between the 3rd baseman, Beckman, and shortstop Erickson. Nice placement there by Dubas. Evan Albrecht is the batter coming to the plate. Dubas is way off of first base here. Albrecht. See if Allschmidt's going to throw it over. In baseball, they say you have 3 different moves to first, A, B, and C. I guess now it's his B move. Wasn't his best, but we'll see if we'll get it here. He'll have a chance to get out Dubas there. He's got a healthy lead again. Albright the batter. So Olschmidt will throw it over again. Manitoba hasn't stolen a lot of bases here today. We'll see if they'll get that in motion now that the game is closer at 5-7. Bay leads. Oh. Germstead threw it over to Swazer there. Let him know that he's also watching him. Just a reminder, the catcher's also watching. One ball, no strikes. Dubas is off again. A little bit high. Maybe a touch outside as well. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Dubas is 4 steps off. He's not going to go. Oh, Germstead throws it over again. Swazer gives him a nice, healthy swat. And Dubas's arm might be red after that swat from Swazer there. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. We're giving you the wide view here just because Dubas has been getting off the base so far. 3 balls, 1 strike. I think he's been doing what he wants to do, is to bother the pitcher. That's a ball. Walked him. Albrecht makes his way to first. Dubas to second. 1 out.
Next up, leadoff hitter, number 12, Tyler Olson.
Tyler Olson is the batter. He's the leadoff. 1 for 2. 1 out. Jets have to tighten things up here a little bit. Olson's got some speed. He'll be a hard double play out if it comes to that. Strike. The umpire has been calling that inside pitch. If Olschmidt can keep it right there, that's a tough pitch for a batter. Man on first, man on second. Went inside, but it was a little too high. Seven 5 Manitoba over the Jets. Top of 5. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot into center field to Michael Grensteiner. Michael's going to come up throwing. Oh. Dubas thought about it, and coach called him back. It was a good hold up there. I think he would have had some trouble scoring. Yesterday, the Jets did throw out a Bloomington team with a similar play to that, so probably a good choice by Dubas not to make a try with that one. There's only 1 out. Up to bat is Smith. He's 1 for 3. He hit a huge gapper earlier to bring in some runs. Oh, inside pitch by Olschmidt. He split the left fielder and the center fielder for the Jets earlier to bring in some runs, so he's probably enjoying being in this spot again with 1 out. One ball, no strikes. Ryder Olschmidt, pitcher. That's a hit to shortstop Anthony Erickson. They're going to go to third. They got Albright on a force out to third base. That will bring in a run for Manitoba. Dubas will score. So that was a 6-5 out, and it was a force. There wasn't time for Beckman to get it over to Swazer for the second out. Or I should say the third out. There's 2 outs right now. Lambert is the batter right now. Alschmidt pitcher. That was high, ball 1. 2 outs. Manitoba brought across that all-important 8th run, so 8-5 Manitoba. A shot off Beckman's coming full force. Oh, couldn't quite make the catch. He was flying over towards the fence. He got really close there. He made a good effort. Beckman's got some wheels, so just couldn't quite pull it in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Ryder Alschmidt. Lambert at the plate. It's another foul ball. Off on the left side. Scattered some Manitoba fans catching some rays here. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. I don't think we could ask for a better morning. Almost afternoon, but the flag is hardly flying at all at center field. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. See if Alschmidt has a big pitch here for the spot. Hit to second baseman Sweet, bobbles it, got him. Levi Sweet makes the play, bobbled it, and throws it over to Isaac Swayzer for the 3rd out. It was 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Manitoba, a top of 5. They got the all-important 8th run, so it's 8-5 Manitoba. Coming up to bat, at the bottom of 5 will be the Jets. We'll be back with you in just a little bit. Up to start out for the Jets, Ryder Alschmidt. First pitch strike. That has been the umpire's call. Painted the inside part of the corner. That hit him. Alschmidt will make his way down to first base after getting plucked by Gertison. Hope I'm saying his name right. He's the 2nd pitcher for Manitoba. Jacob Beckman is up. Gertison is thrown 16 pitches, 9 for strikes. Jacob Beckman 1 for 1. Rowan Johnson will be in to run for Alschmidt, who's the pitcher. First pitch ball to Beckman. Johnson's got a healthy lead there. We'll try to give you that view here so you can see. Beckman hits the ball. Looks like it might be playable for the first baseman. It's moving around. Oh, and he got it. He made it real exciting there. He looked like he had a good beat on it and had to dive for it at the end, but that'll be the first out for the Jets.
Next up, number 26, Parker Sparrow.
Parker Sparrow coming to bat. 1 out for the Jets. Rowan Johnson is the runner on first base.
Rowan Johnson.
Gertison didn't even really look at Johnson the last time. Oh, now he is. Johnson's getting way off, so we'll give you the long view here. Sparrow looked like he was got the bunt call, but pulled it back for a ball. Johnson was way down the line there. Make sure they don't mess up their signs here. Yep. We'll give you the long view here because Johnson's so far off the bag there. We're guessing he may throw over there again to him. Parker Sparrow 0 for 2 today, hoping for that big hit right now. He's going to bunt. Oh, and it's a good one too. Down the line, no one's going to get Sparrow on that bunt. Wow. The Jets have been working on their bunting in practice, and it's paying off here. They've had 2 great bunts today. Sweet had one earlier, and Sparrow had one. Up next is Michael Grensteiner. He's 1 for 1. He also got on a walk. This is the first time that he's going against Gertison. The first pitch is high. Got 2 guys on. We have Rowan Johnson on second base, Parker Sparrow at first. Trying to cause some problems here for Manitoba. Jets trying to get back into it behind 8-5, bottom of 5. Grensteiner, 0 balls. I'm sorry, 1 ball and 0 strikes. Looks like there's a little mix up there on the pitch there by O'Connor, the catcher, and Gertison, the pitcher. Jets all looking in at the sign right now. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. That's a strike. That one, I think the Jets fans are groaning about that one. It seemed like it might have been out a little bit, but that's 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that's a ball too. He pulled it back. Looked like he was almost ready to offer a bunt there, so I'm not sure if that was a sign he had got from his coach there. But 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 runners on. Johnson at second base. Sparrow at first. Grensteiner hoping to make something happen right here. And it was outside. Walked him. Gertison walked Grensteiner. That's the second walk that Grensteiner's got today. He got a hit earlier on. So we got bases loaded for leadoff batter Anthony Erickson. Looks like the Manitoba coach is going to make his way to the mound. Settle Gertison down a little bit there. A lot of conversations going on out there. A lot of strategy. Important part of the game here. Bottom of 5. Jets behind Manitoba 8-5. So it's been an exciting game for Manitoba. All the damage was done in the second, except for this top of 5. They got 1 run too, so gave them 8. Jets have scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third, and 2 in the fourth, and hoping to get a bunch right here with the bases loaded. Anthony Erickson leadoff batter up with 1 out. Fouled straight back without protection of the glass and the nets. That would have been right to us. We would have made a play right there. Fouled it right back. If he hit it straight back like that, that means he just missed it. He missed a hit right there. So no balls, 1 strike. That one was high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded. Johnson at third, Sparrow at second, Grensteiner at first. Third baseman and first baseman playing in for a possible play at the plate. Next pitch, low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That one just a little below the knees there. Corners in. Jets way off the bags. That one outside a little bit. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gertison wanted that strike, but it was off 3 inches off of the black. He wasn't going to get the call on that one. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded. Anthony Erickson. He walked him. Erickson will go down to first base, and Johnson will score. Makes it 8-6, Manitoba. There's 1 out. Levi Speet, number 2 batter, is up. Bases loaded with Jets. Sparrow at third. Grensteiner second. Levi Speet. Fly ball to center fielder. Oh. Huh. They got throw from center fielder over to Dubas. We'll get Grensteiner. From up here in the box, we thought he was safe by about 2 steps, but we're not the umpires. We're not paid up here. But Sparrow did score, so that will make it 8-7. So he made the out call. So it's going to be 8-7 though. Tightens things up here. At the top of the inning, Manitoba got 1 run. The Jets came back with 2, so it's 8-7. It was 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 man left on. So we'll go to the top of the 6th inning with Ryder Altschmidt will be coming back in to pitch for the Jets. Altschmidt is throwing 19 pitches. Looks like this is going to be the last inning here because of time. So looks like 6 will be the last one. Teams are trying hard to stay on the schedule here because there's more games to play later on. So 8-7. We'll be back with you in just a minute. And we're back with you here. Logan Deerhorn is up, and Altschmidt threw that first pitch, and umpire said it clipped the back of his jersey, and send him on down to first base. So Dearborn is on. The catcher O'Connor is up to bat. He's 2 for 2. Throw over from Germstead over to Swazer. Dearborn was back with enough time. Altschmidt is the pitcher. 1 ball, no strikes. Nice pitch right there. Nice high heat. 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Connor, the catcher, at the bat. 2 for 2. Dearborn has a healthy lead. They haven't been real active on stealing today. Oh, that's a pitch that got away. And Dearborn will run on down to second. No outs for the Jets. Their hope is to get out of here with no runs and come back and try to get that one run to tie it here at the bottom. A lot of work to do with O'Connor, a very good batter at the plate. High and outside, 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Schmidt, 23 pitches. Walked him. Umpire said it's a little bit high. That puts 2 men on. Dearborn at second, O'Connor at first. Matthew Good is up. Matthew's 0 for 2. Pinch runner coming in for O'Connor, the catcher. I believe that's McCray, but we have to see here on our chart. Pitching coach coming out to have a talk with Schmidt and the Jets. Looks like they're going to be calling in. Eric Beaver will be coming in relief. Schmidt's day is done, 25 pitches. So Schmidt had 25 pitches, 12 for strikes. Eric Beaver coming in from right field, and he'll be the next pitcher. He'll be the next pitcher. So it looks like Mason Earhart will be running out to take over the right field duties. There's no outs and 2 Manitoba players on, so Jets looking for a change right here. Good will be the batter. It's 0 for 2. We'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, we're back with you here. Eric Beaver, the new pitcher for the Jets. No outs, 2 men on. First pitch strike. Eight to 7 Manitoba over the Jets. They got 2 guys on. Dearborn at second, O'Connor at first. But actually, I think they actually have a pinch runner. I think our information's wrong. I think that's McCray who's actually a pinch runner over there. Oh, he plucked him. Good will run on down to first base, and that will be all bags full of Manitoba players right now. So Skiba is the next batter up. He's 1 for 3 today. Jets in a little trouble right now. No outs. Corners in. Hoping to throw Dearborn out at home if they can. First pitch strike. This is if you're one of the Jets players, you're calling for the ball, you want to make that play. Give me the ball is what they're all thinking right now. Nice pitch. Strike 2. Had Skiba fooled on that one. Corners in, Beckman in from third, and Isaac Schweizer from first. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs, bases loaded with Manitoba players. Oh. Skiba out to Grensteiner at center field. He'll come firing, and no one will come in. That worked out perfect for Eric Beaver and the Jets. That was awesome. Dearborn wasn't gonna test Grensteiner's arm from center field. It was kind of a shallow hit, so with just 1 out, they weren't going to try that. Up next, Dubas is up 2 for 3. Makes contact, foul ball, third base line. Dearborn at third, O'Connor second, Good at first. Dubas the batter, 2 for 3. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Eric Beaver looking to deliver. Nice pitch, fouled it off. Nice low strike. Jets have the work cut out for him here with 1 out, bases loaded. Hoping for a play just like that last one. Unless Beaver can do it himself here. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Hot smash to Levi Speed and got over his glove. 1 run will score. 2 Manitoba runners will score. That was a big play by Dubas to get that hit right over Levi Speed's glove. They took a nasty hop over there. They're going to give him an error for that one. So 2 runners in. Makes it 10-7. Brings up Albrecht. He's 0 for 1 today. Good is on second. Dubas at first, 1 out. First pitch strike. That's one of those pitches the umpires have been calling it. It's really a close ball strike. It's a tough pitch for the batter. If Beaver can keep that pitch right there, that's a real hard one for the batter to hit. Nice pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Jets hoping to stop the bleeding here at 10-7. We think this will be the last inning, even though it's the 6th, just because of time. No balls, 2 strikes. Pick-off play to second. I think Good knew it was coming, but good to keep him honest anyway. Batter Albrecht. No balls, 2 strikes. Good stop by catcher Mason Gerstead. Germstead, I should say. Sorry, I got that wrong. Solid catcher. Always the pitcher's best friend. Pitch outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Beaver with 12 pitches in the game. Nice pitch. Struck him out. That makes 2 outs. Nice pitch by Eric Beaver.
Batter number 12, Tyler Olson.
Tyler Olson coming to the plate. 2 for 3 today. Beaver sets, delivers to Sweet at second base to Erickson, and that will do it for Manitoba at the top of 6. They got 2 runs with no hits, a couple walks, and 1 Jets error. So that will bring us to the bottom of 6, and we believe this will be the last inning just because of time. Usually they go 7 innings, but we believe it'll be the last just because of time. So we'll be back with you here in a second and see if the Jets can mount a big comeback. All right, we're back. We've got a new pitcher here. We're going to figure out who he is. Mason Germstead is the batter for the Jets. Looks like it's Good is the new pitcher for the Manitoba team. Comes in with 2 balls. Outside, 3 balls. Mason Germstead, a big guy, Oak Grove student. He's got a lot of pop in his bat. If he can get a hold of one, he might have he had the no swing sign on there. Three balls, 1 strike. He called a strike, huh? That was a pretty borderline pitch. The Jets fans thought Mason would be jogging down to first, but he's going to get another shot at it here. Way inside. He'll take his base there. Mason Germstead helps out the on-base percentage, jogging down to first base. Eric Beaver, the pitcher, will come up now, hoping to help his cause out here. 10-7 Manitoba over the Jets. They're going to let Mason run. Usually they'd go in with a pinch runner for him here because he's the catcher, but he's a speedy guy, and it's the last inning, so they're going to let him run around the bases hopefully here. First pitch to Beaver is a ball. They brought Good in here to close the game, assuming he's done this before. High. 2 balls. Germstead at first. Time for a timeout here with the coach. Comes out with a little excitement here to get his player Good going. Giving a quick talk to the guys. pretty animated, giving him some words to pump him up a little bit. Again, I don't think this is Good's first time coming in to close out a game, so probably just giving him some encouragement, jog off here and get him going. 3-run lead, but coach doesn't want to take any chances. There he goes. Got a strike right away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Germstead is at first base. Here we go. Eric Beaver, the batter. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike. Good fastball off the plate, maybe a little bit. That's a hard one though. The umpire has called some of those strikes too, so you're best served to go for it if it's right there. And Beaver did. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out. Oh no, he did not. I thought that was I thought he must have fouled it off. I'm guessing he. My bad. I thought he must have fouled. It must have come off the end of his bat, and the catcher dropped it. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Throw over to first base. Mason Germstead back without a problem. His coach will probably tell him take another step off, see if he can bother the pitcher good a little bit more here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beaver looking in at the signs too. Was ready to go. No outs. Jets got to make their move right now. And that was a strike. That's part of the plate. He has been calling those strikes, so he's been relatively consistent there. Isaac Swayzer coming to bat. 1 out. Mason Germstead at first base. Isaac Swayzer, one of the veterans of the game, hoping to make his mark right now. Call that a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Germstead with a healthy lead at first base. That's a wild pitch. Germstead will head on down to second base. Guessing the Jets won't be too aggressive on the base pads just because they've got to find a way to manufacture 3 here. That was Good's 14th pitch. Isaac Swayzer at the bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, wild pitch. Isaac Swayzer wears it. And that's not the first time. He does his try to get out of the way, which every batter's supposed to do, but if it hits him, it hits him. He's a strong kid, and he'll take the wild pitch and hit for his team. So looks like there's a batter change here, so we're getting a look at. I think that's Hansen that's actually up to bat right now. That's Cole Hansen. I think our messages up here to the booth, I think we're off a little bit. Looks like we got a new batter. Man on first, man on second. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men on. Mason Germstead at second. Isaac Swayzer at first base. 1 out. Cole Hansen is in. I think he came in for Mason Ahern. They switched out Ahern, who was playing right field with Cole Hansen, who's up right now.
Is it? Just back there.
2 balls, 1 strike. High. Good has thrown 19 pitches and hasn't been, his control hasn't been where he'd want. I'm sure he's coached before. This isn't his first time, so let's see if he'll make his way now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Outside pitch, walked him. Bases loaded. Jacob Beckman is walking up to bat. Bases loaded of Jets. Mason Germstead on third. Isaac Schweizer second. And Cole Hansen is on first. And I think they just brought in a runner right now. I think that's Johnson. Rowan Johnson, I believe, is the Beckman with a shot off the fence. Unfortunately, it was for the Jets. It was foul. But a nice shot. A lot of power that way. Beckman's doing everything he can to make that next one a fair ball down the line. That could be all kinds of trouble for Manitoba, but the score is 10-7. So pitch. Oh, and he called. That's a strike by the umpire. He's been calling that all day, to the dismay of the batters. The pitchers love it, but the batters are struggling with that one. That's a tough pitch. Call them out. Outside pitch. Some excitement with that foul ball. That's 2 outs, and Parker Sparrow is up. Bases loaded with Jets. Parker Sparrow 1 for 3, hoping to find some green out there with 2 outs. Good is the pitcher. Fouled off. Right side. Sparrow ready to swing as soon as he stepped up. Germstead at third. Schweizer second. Johnson is the pinch runner at first. Parker Sparrow up to bat. Inside. And good with 25 pitches. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike. That was a close pitch. Sparrow didn't think it was. The umpire did, and he decides. Oh. Wild pitch. O'Connor saved good on that pitch. Makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases full of Jets. Parker Sparrow looking to be the man of the hour. Oh, it was low. We all looked at each other here trying to figure out if that was a ball or strike, but it was a ball. Full count. Here we go. It's what every player thinks of. Full count, 2 outs. Last inning. Foul ball. Just missed a hit there. Right back at us here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded with Jets. Foul ball. Two foul balls there. Good at bat by Parker. Hoping to turn it into a hit. Outside. Oh, he called that a strike. Sorry, I thought it was outside. That will be the game. Finish. It was a outside pitch. Well, that is the game. So the game ends at Manitoba 10, the Jets 7. A lot of excitement in the game. So at the end of the game, Manitoba 10 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, and the Jets 7 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors. It was a lot of fun. today and tomorrow. The Jets will be back over at Hellingfield against Bloomingdale at 10:30. For any fans that are available on a Saturday morning, they'll be playing over there at 10:30. That's all for us. Have a great 4th of July weekend.